We're in Detroit Rock City. Welcome everybody to EA Sports, the home of Mr. Hockey, Gordie Howe, Ted Lindsay, Terry Sawchuk, and the Red Wings are ready to rock. We are just seconds away now from puck drop. The Red Wings win the draw and they'll start on the attack. Quick feed to Hall. Gain momentum up along the side. Denies him! Save made by the goalie.
Man, is he ever quick on his feet, anticipating the play. Excellent reflexes. He's saving his team right now.
And that was a good heads-up read to make that save. Kane's got it across the line. Fires it. Oh, what a stop on the play. Gets all of it with the paddle.
Well, the shooter's going to run out of real estate because he does a great job of getting out of top of the crease and taking away all the room. When you make yourself as big as possible, there's less holes in the net.
Quick feed down low. Here we go. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here now in the O-zone. And they go the other way as they clear the zone. Whacks it into the offensive zone. Moves it over to Tarasenko. Here's a short pass to Larkin. What a steal in his own end. Feeds the puck across to Hall. Oh, relentless pressure, and they come up with the turnover. The Hurricanes cross the line and gain the zone.
I know I stepped on your toes there, James, but had to react to that massive hit.
Strong defensive effort. Detroit's got the puck against the half wall. The Hurricanes scoop it up along the boards. Moves it quickly over to Jarvis. Tosses it on to Raymond. Coughs it up on the play. Carolina's got it in their own zone. Looks to make a play over to Jarvis. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Quick pass to Petrie. Quick shot. Oh, and there's a great save by Kuchetkov. Roslovic's into the offensive zone now on the attack. Look at that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here. The Hurricanes have it behind the cage. Walker's got the puck and he's walking the blue line. Close save and he does it with style. Down the left wing, they gain the zone. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. They've got numbers here. Fires it on net. Scores! And hockey tells you all of that.
What a beautiful play as they catch their opponent flat-footed on transition and they create the numerical advantage. Odd man rush, perfectly executed. Speed, puck movement, and of course finish.
Detroit's finally pushed through and they get the first goal here late in period number 1.
Sometimes at the end of a period, you know the intermission is coming, you know you're getting rest, and all of a sudden the tempo and the urgency increases, and that's what I saw this last shift, and the reason they scored that goal.
He got all of that one. Lays the body into that play. Taken by Jost. Gains the zone on the left wing. Moves it to the middle. And that chance is blocked. And that's broken up with a stick in front. From the right side, they gain the zone. Shot. Scores! And they strike Vader once again.
Yeah, they do. And their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one. Well, this is an unlucky bounce, James. I mean, when you're a goaltender, you play your angles, you know your set positions, but you can't get set in a scramble like this, and it winds up in the back of the net.
The Red Wings double their lead to 2-0 now as they look to head into the intermission.
Well, yeah, they'll need to keep their foot on the gas pedal when they come out for the second, James, because, man, did they ever get an effective start in the first, putting a ton of shots on net.
Here's a blast! And with the buzzer, that puts a bow on the first 20 minutes of play. We've got lots more still to come. Second period action next, right here. bonanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go.
Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
Carolina's coaches aren't going to like the possession numbers here, James. Sometimes it doesn't match the eye test, but tonight it does.
Moves the puck into the attacking area. Here we go, Cheryl. They're going to go.
No one can take liberties with your star players. You have to protect them. And when you send an enforcer out there, you're sending a message not only to the team you're playing now, but the teams you're going to play in the future. Over to the penalty box they go, James, and they'll get some much-needed rest. Well, it's going to be 5 minutes. They can get some water and relax.
A wild couple of minutes there, and things have finally cooled down as both teams will settle in for the face-off. They take possession as he locks them up off the face-off. Boom! Wow, what a thunderous hit there!
That was incredible. Everyone is on their feet. Man, he get nailed.
Centering pass! Oh, he comes up with a stop. Tries to get it over to Aho. Takes a hit, he goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Nearing the midway mark of the period. We've got a 2-0 game here tonight. Larkins won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. Moves it to the brink hit. And now it's grabbed by Kane. Larkins got it in the offensive zone. Takes it to the net. Great stop by Kuchetkov.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
Poked away at center by Kane. Tries to get the puck to Larkin. Centering pass. Picked off in front. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. The Red Wings have had a lot of jump in their steps since the drop of the puck in this one, and they lead it here in this second period. Skulls won the draw here in their own zone. Shuts him down. And he takes the feed. Slides it over to Comfer. Detroit's on the attack. He got all of that hit. The Hurricanes gain possession. Slavin's taking it from his own end. Handles the puck. Quick feed to Burns. Gaining momentum along the wing. Here's a short pass to Jost. And that's blocked away. Puck grab by Seider. A chance in front. And that's stopped.
Such an impressive save. Love looking at this one again, James. You know that this goaltender is dialed in, so focused when they're doing everything to get to the puck and keep their opponent at bay.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. The Red Wings are currently sitting in the driver's seat, leading 2-0. Detroit's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Goaltender in front! Stars! Make it 3 in a row, and they're humming now!
Well, they certainly are. 3 in a row. They've got their opponents on their heels. It is a wave. You can feel it. The energy every single shift. They're getting it in.
The Red Wings have been moving and grooving all night long, and we're only in the second period here, Pounder.
Well, they're finding a way to get the puck, and not because they're retrieving it, but when they get it, they're keeping it. They're not letting anyone have it, and the motion in the offensive zone has been incredible, and the score is a result.
Makes it look easy with the stop. Moves it quickly over to Burns. Split feed. Poked away at center ice. The Red Wings have it against the wall. Now a quick pass to Kopp. Picked up here in the neutral zone by Rasmussen. Picks off the pass. Takes a shot. And he uses the glove to keep that out, getting a piece of it. Let's get the call. Rasmussen's going off to the box for 2 minutes. And the man advantage unit comes out to go to work.
First power play opportunity of the game. You know they've worked on this in practice, the setup, the look that they want. Let's see how they move the puck around the perimeter and look to attack.
Stopped by the goaltender.
Talbot's been able to watch the game for most of the night from the other end because of the offensive production in the offensive zone, James, but he does a real good job there. Timing is everything. Staying focused, tracking the puck, and making a good save at the right time. The game is getting out of hand. You're down by a bunch. You take another penalty. You got to find a way to just reset your composure.
Well, things open up for both sides a little bit here with some 4-on-4 action.
Not typically that we see 4-on-4 action, although it's a lot of fun. You certainly know they practice it in practice. This
scores! No chance for the puck stopper on that one!
As a goaltender, you're always working on different exercise, tracking with your eyes, foot movements, everything that power pushes you across the crease, and unfortunately this time he's just too slow getting across, and it hits him and goes to the back of the net.
The Red Wings have officially entered route country right now, Cheryl.
Well, I'll tell you, good defense creates offense, and that's exactly what they've done throughout this game, and they've had a ton of shots on net.
And off the draw, they take the puck. Handles the pass. Quick pass to DeBrincat. Net is knocked off. We'll get a face-off here. Detroit's got to be happy with where their game is at so far tonight as they continue to lead big here late in the second. Puck scooped up by Slavin. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. The Red Wings now have a short power play after the penalty expired. Sends it quickly to DeBrincat. Moves the puck.
Cross the stairs, almost ready to get back on the ice.
It's a 2-on-1. Here's a shot. And with that, 2 periods now in the books. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we got the 3rd period coming at you in moments. The moment of truth has arrived for both these teams. 3rd period action set to go. It's been a total mismatch here as we get underway for the 3rd. Let's see if anything changes. 2/3 of the way to the finish line in this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
The Hurricanes are behind in this game. They just haven't been on the puck.
He scores! On the rebound, lights the net for the goal.
That's what you call taking advantage of a fortuitous rebound, and you have to be able to smell it and sniff it out because he has great hand-eye coordination to be able to pick that one up and put it in the back of the net.
Detroit's playing almost like they want a day off here tomorrow, Cheryl.
Yeah, I'd say so, and you always look forward to a day off, and this coaching staff has got to be impressed with this team tonight. You know, the ability to get the puck to net, driving the pace of play, and just having really great habits, consistent effort right from the beginning. You can play aggressive, but you got to walk the edge. This is an undisciplined penalty, and it's going to be a 2-minute minor. Well, they haven't scored on the power play yet, and it is a tough thing to do, and this is an earned opportunity. They practice, they know what they're doing. It'll come.
And it's a quick pass to Carrier. Moves the puck into the D zone. Taken by Stahl. Ref's arm goes up in the air. Looks like we got a hooking call coming up.
He doesn't like the call, but it's the ref's discretion, and he's going to the penalty box.
A little more room out there with a little 4-on-4.
4-on-4 can be pretty confusing when it comes to coverage. You know that your defense have the forwards, but the forwards have to be able to contain the D as well. So it's complete defense out there.
Centering feed! And that's deflected off someone in front. And he takes the feed. The Hurricanes' power play expires. They now go to work for a short period on the power play. DeBrinket's going to play it against the half wall. A chance! Oh, and a save on the play! Wow!
Oh, that's grand larceny, James. I mean, he just stole one away from his opponent. What a save.
The Hurricanes gain possession along the wall. Sends one up to Kotkaniemi. With possession along the wall. Here's a shot! Face-off coming up as the puck goes up and over the glass. The Red Wings continue to lead big here in this third period. Larkin's won a big draw in their own end. Takes a knock, but he's still got the puck. Moves it to the middle! And he denies that great opportunity there. The Red Wings have looked good tonight, especially offensively here in this third period. Offense his own face-off, and he wins the draw. Smart defensive play here in the open ice. Here's a pass in front. He scores! What an opportunity, and delivers!
Some goalies have cat-like reflexes, and tonight he's just a little slower, James, to get across, and unfortunately it hits him. He doesn't get all of it, and it winds up in the back of the net.
Detroit's been running away with this one since the beginning of the game, and no signs of slowing down in the third.
It's been a productive night, and this is one of those games that gives everyone confidence, and this is important for your lineup as everyone gets it, as they feel like they're contributing.
Lays the body. The Hurricanes gain control of the puck. Moves it to Svechnikov. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. Big-time saving goal as he gets all of it with the stick. Tarasenko's got it near the point. Oh, and some lost momentum as the puck leaves the zone. And he takes the pass. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. The Red Wings have looked sharp tonight. Lots of pucks on net and a lot of goals as a result. Detroit's taking possession in their own end. The Red Wings continue to lead here in the third, listening to their coach's message. Lots of pucks on net. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
Here's a chance, and that's broken up. Gains the zone from the right. Quick shot. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Talbot. Detroit's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Detroit's got the puck behind the net. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Anderson. The Red Wings have traded tonight like a shooting gallery and are in cruise control late in the third. Cops won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. He's got a little jump. All alone. He scores! What a shot!
Well, he's been on a heater all game, James. I mean, so dialed in, tracking the puck effectively, controlling his rebounds, and this one just squeaks by him. He's going to have a hard time with that one because he just lost the shutout.
Carolina's fan base watching, streaming, taking this one in wherever, probably wondering, where was this earlier?
Yeah, it's frustrating for an athlete when you know what you can play like, you know what your team can play like, you just don't perform. But late in the game here, they need goals. They need a pile of them if they even want to have an opportunity to get their tender out of the net.
Detroit's been on a roll offensively tonight. Lots of chances, and they lead it late in this third. Carolina bench. Picked up along the boards by Burns. Kopp's taken down to the ice. We got a penalty coming up. Let's get the official decision.
This penalty is a frustration call. You're down by a few and end of the game and you take one. That's all it is.
Off the draw, they take possession. Carrier's got it in the defensive end. Carolina's gained the line and into the zone. Brilliant save, read it perfectly. Final seconds of this one, and the home fans certainly appreciate that they got their money's worth tonight. Passes the puck over to Slavin. Final horn sounds, and we are all done with this one. The Red Wings really brought their A game out there tonight, Cheryl.
Well, there's a ton of energy, and they retrieved pucks. And when they retrieved pucks, they used the boards in the cycle, and it led to a lot of shots on net.
And here they come back out to salute the fans.
Well, this is a great feeling. I remember doing this when I was an athlete. You come back on the ice to salute the fans for cheering you on throughout the game. Just a fun night all the way around.
Ain't no party like a victory party. They're giving us the go-home cue, so we're going to get out of here. Thanks so much for joining, and we'll see you next time here on Way Sports.